Because every athlete deserves to be treated like a pro. Henry Ford Sports Medicine.
Talking about finances can be confusing, difficult, scary, murky even. But it doesn't have to be with Money Mentor by Michigan First Credit Union on your side. More than 90 years ago, Michigan First was founded on the principle of putting education first. Today, Money Mentor continues that tradition because affording the lifestyle you want isn't always easy. Check us out at MichiganFirstMoneyMentor.com or follow us on social media for tips, tricks, blogs, and videos today.
Your Blue Devils are coached by Andy Richards in his 7th season. He's assisted by Doug Steiner. Congratulations, Doug, on your new child. Trevor Foster and Rebecca Almendahl. At this time, we ask that you please rise for the playing of the national anthem.
Good evening, Blue Devils fans, and we welcome you to LTU Sports Network coverage of women's college soccer. Tonight is a midweek matchup in WAC conference play as the Lawrence Tech Blue Devils, who are 2-3-3 on the year, taking on the Saints of Siena Heights, who are 7-2-1 here at Blue Devil Stadium. Good evening, everybody. I'm Jan Booker. Delighted to have you here on the call. Thank you so much for tuning in. The Blue Devils' last match was against the Lord's Gray Wolves on Saturday in a scoreless draw. The Blue Devils took 5 shots with 1 on goal in the first half, and in the second half they took 9 shots with 3 of them on target as they become more aggressive. Jenny Deer's best chance was a shot off the crossbar in the 74th minute, and Abigail Gray's shot was stopped in the 87th minute. Sydney Schnurstein was in goal for LTU, recording 5 saves and a clean sheet. Meanwhile, for the Saints, they're coming off of a 4-0 win against Concordia as all the goals came in the first 26 minutes of the game. The Saints held a 17-6 edge in shots with a 10-4 advantage on goal during the homecoming game win. Goals come from Isabel Ramar, Lily Tiplady, Morgan Llewellyn, and Marissa Young. Caitlin Harwood earned the win for the Saints with 4 saves, with Katie Carver playing the final 19 minutes of regulation. So we are moments away from opening kickoff here at Blue Devils Stadium. The lineup for the Blue Devils is Gabby Nelson, Jaden Conrad, Bridget Finneran, Courtney Matheson, Malia May, Jessica Koji, Abigail Gray, Michaela Warnukas, Jenny Deer, Dala Javosek, and Cassidy Weiss. And for the Heights, we got Kaylin Harwood, Erin Tyson, Emily Brahman, Mackenzie Stitzel, Olivia Emmert, Alyssa Fisher, Morgan Llewellyn, Hannah Mornin, Marissa Young, Sarah Emmon, and Isabel Ramar. So we are underway here at Blue Devil Stadium, and Lawrence Tech wearing all white, and the Saints are in navy blue with the gold trim. Glad to have you with us here on the LTU Sports Network. This is played by Courtney Matheson. And the ball over the top, and here comes Hannah Morning. But good poke it away. Here is Isabel Rimar. 5 goals, 3 assists on the year so far for the Saints. As the Blue Devils goes on the attack with Warren Nukas, gives it over to Courtney Matheson. Play a part of a key role in the defense so far for the Blue Devil squad. Javosek gets it across to Warren Nukas. Blue Devils hoping to get the momentum so far as they got a win and 2 draws in conference play. Their first 3 matches, as it's covered up there by Caitlin Harwood with her first grab of the game. Her 7th start for Caitlin Harwood, 6th start I should say. Coming into tonight, she played 442 minutes. She played 71 minutes against Concordia and made 4 saves. Of course, we mentioned that moments ago in the broadcast. Nobody's there in white to collect it, so the Saints will pick it up. Hannah Morning, 10 games played so far this year. Oh, nice pick by Bridget Finneran. And the Blue Devils will go on the attack. Here is the chance. Cassidy Weiss flipped it over the top, and now here comes Jenny Deere running through. And now Jenny Deere can spring it forward inside the penalty area. But nice toe poke it away by Hannah Morning. Play continues on, and it will go out of bounds for a throw-in for the Blue Devils. Weiss sends it across, and there's an open goal, but man, what a chance. Jessica Koji was closest, but she could not get the header on target. So impressive start within these first 2.5 minutes for the Blue Devils. And as they came close to their first goal of the game. And Caitlin Harwood will set up for the goal kick. Coming into tonight, .81 goals against average with an 80% save percentage. Javosek, nobody's there in white to collect it. It will be a throw in here for the Saints. Here is Broman. Picked off by Matheson. Now Javosek ran out of real estate. Throwing here for the Saints. Offload out to the far side. Broman will get through. And then a nice good ball. Here comes Amon. Not a shot. It took a hop. Goes off of Jaden Conrad. That was Erin Tyson. Trying to get the shot away there. She had 3 goals and assists on the year for the Saints. Most of these starting 11 squad for the Saints both have played 10 games so far. And a nice good ball. Here comes the Saints on the run. Here is Young. Gets it across. Here comes Tyson. And oh man, Gabby Nelson and Dyla Javosek looked like she got it covered. And Gabby Nelson will hand it over. Koji, Finneran. And now it's picked off. Here comes the Saints on the run. Broman on the far side. She's battling with Javosek. Javosek took off of Javosek, and this will be the Saints' first corner. And of course, coming into tonight, the Saints have 78 corners. That's kind of like the most in WAC conference play. And they have scored 30 goals so far this season. And trying to go for the Olympic goal, and it goes way wide. So a goal kick coming up for Gabby Nelson. Gabby Nelson now playing her 7th game making her 6th start this season. Coming into tonight, she has played 465 minutes. She made 18 saves, 12 goals against, and she started against Justin. Jenny Deere, nice flick. Blue Devils on the counter attack, but it's taken away by Llewellyn. Now the Blue Devils can hopefully get a run here, but it's taken away, cleared out by Fisher. Warnukas picked off. Young gets it across. Picked up by Conrad. And nobody's there in navy blue for the Saints to pick that up. So throw in here for Dyla Javosek and the Blue Devils. We are 7 minutes into this contest. You're in a scoreless game. Blue Devils hopefully trying to get their 2nd win of the year and 3rd overall. Or 2nd win in conference play, I should say, and 3rd overall. Nice header away by Matheson. And it'll be a throw-in for the Saints. And here is Emily Broman leading the team in assists with 9. How incredible is that? Young, Broman, center across, and Gabby Nelson easily getting on the hands of it. Where's Gabby Nelson coming into tonight with a 2.71 goals against and a 64% save percentage. Here is Remar. Remar battling along with Cassidy Weiss, and now she's driving through on the near side. Center across, and Gabby Nelson gets the grab on it. So Gabby Nelson hasn't been tested so far as of yet. Here is Malia May. Nice run, picks off to Jenny Deere, and now it's a foot race. Jenny Deere can get to it, and she stays with it on the play. And it'll be a throw-in for the Blue Devils. Good run by Jenny Deere, trying to make a good recovery on it. And Jenny Deere will be there equal to the task. Flicked along, here is May. Trying to serve it up into the box. Ramar looked like got closest to it, but it goes off of Cassidy Weiss. So goal kick coming up for Caitlin Harwood out of St. Clair Shores, Michigan. Caitlin Harwood making her 4th start in this campaign. Here is Tyson. To the far side is Broman. It's a 3-on-4 break for the Saints, but nicely covered by Dyla Javosek. It stays with the Saints, however. Serves into the box. Nelson got the punch. And Cassidy Weiss will head it out, and we'll get our 2nd corner for the Saints. So far, 2 corner kicks for the Saints. Make that number 80 this season. And hopefully it won't be a surprise for the Saints if they go to 100 before conference play ends. So Emily Broman will have the corner, 2nd corner kick for the Saints in the early going. We're 10 minutes into the first. Look on, the header comes in, and that header comes off of Olivia Emmert, yeah. So Olivia Emmert got the header in, but it goes wide. So Gabby Nelson will do the honors off the goal kick. So series history between these two, of course, the Saints are 6-2-1 against Lawrence Tech. Their first match was in 2013, including 5-1 mark at home. Here is Amon. Picked off, and now the Blue Devils will go on the break. Here is Cassidy Weiss. Cassidy Weiss gets taken down. And a free kick coming up here for the Blue Devils. So Jaden Conrad will do the honors and a quick restart. Here is Warnukas. Third towards midfield, but the Saints will do the honors. Here is Llewellyn. Amon picked off. Here is Cassidy Weiss. Warnukas to Jenny Deere. Jenny Deere gets bumped off there. Play continues on. Javosek. That's a nice good ball. Here is Malia May. She got the chance for Abigail Gray. May, however, couldn't get to it. And looks like Abigail Gray got the last touch. She was trying to get the shot away right towards goal. Instead, it will be a goal kick coming up for Caitlin Harwood. Blue Devils have not gotten their first win in conference play until 2 weeks ago, like last week against Rochester. It was a 4-1 win with goals from Deona Hill, Regan Boyle, Malia May, and Abigail Gray. And that was their second win of the season and their first since August 24th against Mount Vernon Nazarene in the home opener. So throw in here for Emily Broman. As we are 12 minutes in to the first half. And Monson all the way back. Here is Mackenzie Stencil. Got an assist so far this season. Got a foot on the way. Not out of it yet. It's up for grabs. Abigail Gray looked like she's trying to get close to it. Now the shot from Deere, and then another shot at the near post. And it's covered up by Caitlin Hartwood. So far 2 shots for the Blue Devils in the early going here in the first half. That's Malia May trying to get the foot on it. And it was touched up by Alyssa Fisher. Jenny Deere on the far side. Trying to weave his way around, trying to get through one defender. And it's a throw-in, quick throw-in here. Here comes Malia May. Trying to send it across. Gray just wide. Abigail Gray with a golden opportunity. And what a good chance that was for Abigail Gray. Nearly flicked it on towards goal, but she didn't miss by much. How close was that? Nearly had a goal on the third shot of the game for the Blue Devils. So off the goal kick, here comes the Saints on the move. It's taken away by Jaden Conrad. And here's Jenny Deere. Nobody's there in white to collect it. Malia May was trying to make a run. So Caitlin Harwood comfortably grabs it up. Still no score here as we're approaching the first 15 minutes of the first half. Taken away by Malia May. And it was a tended pass for Jenny Deere, but now here comes Marissa Young. Roman, or Morning rather, taken away by Javosek. Here is Fisher on the far side. Alyssa Fisher got 2 assists so far this season. Now it's a battle toward the far side, and Abigail Gray gets taken down. So it's a free kick right at the edge of the sideline. So far, Blue Devils have got some good looks so far in the early going. Free kick from Abigail Gray. Weiss will try to get on the ball, and she does, and now that's picked off, and now here come the Saints on the run. And too much heavy on the pass. Here is Jaden Conrad. That was Emily Broman trying to get themselves on the run. Gabby Nelson pass it off to Jessica Koji, who gives it off to Dyla Javosek. Under 30 minutes to go here in the first half, and it's picked off once again. And here is Raymar, but it looks like it was out of bounds. Of course, Andy Richards definitely trying to make the improvements so far for his squad. As you can see, the Blue Devils little side of things, they're trying to get themselves warmed up here. And we'll get a throw in here for the Saints. So shots 3-1 in favor of the in favor of the Blue Devils, excuse me. As the Saints will get it again with Isabel Rimar. Nice battle here is Young, battling on the far side. And we'll get a throw in for the Blue Devils. And ball will go out of bounds, and Blue Devils will get things forward here on the throw. Jenny Deere trying to intend to throw to Malia May. And another opportunity as the Blue Devils are edging closer. Here's Abigail Gray. Abigail Gray sends it over to Koji. And it's picked off. And now here comes the Saints on the run with Sarah Allman. Sarah Allman trying to go on the counter attack. And Jessica Koji wins the battle. And the nice good ball, but it's too much. And it'll go to Caitlin Harwood. Malia May was trying to get to the on the attended pass. And Caitlin Harwood will clear it out. Here's Weiss. He's over to Malia May. Warren Nukas couldn't quite get the pass she wanted. And Warren Nukas able to get on to touch, but is intercepted. Here comes Llewellyn. And a real battle between Gray and Llewellyn wins the battle. Koji will send it all the way back to Gabby Nelson. And Nelson will boot it up to midfield. That's headed away by Emily Broman. Warnukas. Javosek got the touch. And it's headed up by Alyssa Fisher. Play continues on as a Blue Devil player goes down. And now here comes an opportunity and a good sliding tackle by Matheson. But it stays with the Saints. Here's Broman on the near side. Broman with Finneran. Sending it across, and Weiss is there to grab it. And it out by Morning. Here's Malia May at midfield. And Gray with some space on the far side. A foot race, and Emert will clear it out of bounds. It will be a throw-in for the Saints. Under 26 minutes to go here in the first half. And so far, the Blue Devils are definitely doing what they have been told by Coach Andy Gray. Impressive start for the Blue Devils. Of course, their last match was against. And here comes the centering ball inside the box. Here is Cassidy Weiss trying to settle it down. Sending it into the cross. That's headed out. And hopefully the Saints will clear it, but not out of it yet. Here comes Weiss with a shot. And Harwood comfortably grabs it up for the save. Well, it looks like the flag was up anyway for offside. "20 minutes in, and Siena Heights will boot it up toward midfield. Finneran wins the battle, and now it's picked off. Here is Alyssa Fisher sending to the far side to Raymar. Raymar trying to look for some options, gives over to Young, or Amon rather, and it's picked off here is Koji. Playing in the back, usually played as a midfield role, but doing the honors in the back. Saints begin the season with 2 straight losses, but then throughout the rest of September, they were unbeaten in 8 games. As Gray will go on the turn, trying to tend the pass to Abigail Gray. And now here comes the Saints with Fisher on the far side, trying to tend the pass to Amon. And Gray flicked it over the head, and it's cleared out by Morning. Fisher keeping it in play, and the Saints hoping to get things forward. Trying to stir it up. Here is Amon. And a good battle. Here comes Young. Nelson's coming out. Not cleared yet. And it stays with the Saints with Amon. Cassidy Weiss on the ball, but play will be stopped as we'll get a free kick for the Saints. So like I said, the Saints begin the season with an 0-2 record. They open a 2022 season against a tough test against Mount Vernon Nazarene. And then they ran through it. Here comes the free kick. And the shot goes way over the crossbar. Gabby Nelson got it covered. And it will be a goal kick for the Blue Devils. Saints are 0-2 to begin the season, and then throughout the rest of September, they were unbeaten in 8 games, 7 wins and a draw. And that's why they are definitely cruising here. 7-2-1 overall with a 2-0-1 conference record. Blue Devils, meanwhile, hoping to get their 3rd win in overall and 2nd in conference play. So interesting to see how the Blue Devils can go against this one of the best teams in WAC. Nice ball. Jenny Deere is offside. She ran too early on the gate, and it will be a free kick for the Saints. We're just a little pass over the halfway mark of this first half. No score between the Blue Devils and Siena Heights. Shots now 4-2 in favor of Lawrence Tech. Young on the ball, gives it over to Raymar. And Koji says, not on my watch. So throw in here for the Saints. With a little over 21 minutes to go. And the Saints will get it again. So, looks like we got a sub coming over for Siena Heights. And that is number 12, Lily Tiplady, as Gabby Nelson grabs it. Lily Tiplady so far, incredible start for her. 4 goals, 2 assists with 10 points with her. She had 13 shots, 7 of them came in on goal. As it's booted away by Broman, and it will go out of bounds for a throw-in. One of the leading scorers for the Siena Heights team. As Jaden Conrad will get the throw. Gets over to Bridget Fitterin. She's battling along with Broman. The 2 number 4s battling along. Here is Gray, back to Fitterin. And now the 2 number 4s having a foot race. Instead, it will be Aaron Tyson. Gives over to Broman. Send all the way across. Trying to go hesitant there is Conrad. Now here is Tip Lady. 4 goals, 2 assists for her. Slides it across, goes off of Conrad. Nice way to win the battle, and we'll get our third quarter kick for the Saints. So make that 81 on the season for the Saints. And it looks like Jaden Conrad is hurt on the play. Clock will stop with 19:30 to go. And Jaden Conrad was down. Looked like she landed awkwardly. So Lily Tip Lady, of course, coming in for Siena Heights. One of the best players on this team. 4 goals, 2 assists, like I said early moments ago. This is her 4th game for the Saints. And also Ali Balasico, excuse me. Also coming on here for the Saints. Third corner of the game. Here is Emily Broman trying to do the honors. Serves into the box, and now it's cleared away by Gray. And it will roll out of bounds as Young trying to chase it. And we'll get a throw in. And now the Saints goes on the run. Nice picked off. It goes off the back of Finneran. And Finneran will clear it out towards midfield. Under 19 minutes to go here in the first. Jenny Deere on the far side couldn't quite get to it first. And we'll get a throw in. Maddie Quiala is coming on here for the Blue Devils. Of course, this is her 8th game this season. Coming into tonight playing 359 minutes as Harwood tried to get the hand on it as Malia May was trying to get to it. And of course, for Maddie Quiala, she played 8 minutes versus Lords on Saturday. So not much playing time for her, but hopefully she'll get some playing time here tonight. Quiala on the ball, her first touch, and she'll settle out of bounds. There'll be a throw-in coming up for the Saints with 18 minutes to go. Nice way to win the battle on the far side. And the Blue Devils headed out. Gray tried to get on the touch, but is blocked. And now the Blue Devils will clear, but not out of it yet. Here is Emmer. To the far side is... Ooh, here comes the chance for the Saints. And it's cleared out by Javosek. So Isabel Rimar will do the throw-in. 5 goals, 3 assists on the year for her. And she picked up 13 points so far this season. Throw-in off of Tyson. And now here comes the Blue Devils on the run. Malia May trying to make a good run. Not the pass that she wanted. It goes to Olivia Immer. Nice ball. Here is Tipley. She gets taken down. And a free kick coming up. And it could be more. As Matheson gets called for the foul. So free kick coming up here for the Saints as we are 16.5 minutes away from halftime. So here goes on the free kick. Service into the box, over the head of everybody, and it'll go out of bounds. Goal kick coming out for Gabby Nelson. So shots now still 4-2 in favor of the Blue Devils. And we are under 16 minutes away from halftime. Still no score between the Blue Devils and the Saints of Siena Heights. For those who are tuning in, I'm Jan Booger. Delighted to have you here on the call here on the LTU Sports Network. As Siena Heights will get the throw in here. For Siena Heights led by the head coach, Scott Oliver, with Crystal Wilcocken as the assistant coach. Here comes Balasico. Oh, and a takedown inside the box. Broman. And will roll out of bounds. That was going to be a penalty for a collision, but it was looks like a 50-50 challenge with Broman and Kuyala. And it will sell out of bounds, kick away by Olivia Emmert. So both teams are digging deep right now in the first half as Jenny Deere, nice cut. Deere trying to serve it up ahead, finds Abigail Gray. Gray with an opportunity, centering ball is cleared. Deere with a shot is blocked. Almost for the Blue Devils as they try to still looking for their first goal of the game. Picked off by Broman, and Cassidy Weiss will clear it out there, but it's kicked off by Tip Lady. Here's Weiss. Nice, good ball. Goes over the head of Malia May, and it's cleared out, but not out of it yet. Here's Koji. A real good battle on the far side, along with Young. And we got a throw in here for the Saints. 13:44 to play here in the first half. Still no score. Shots now 5-2 in favor of the Blue Devils. Here's Matheson. Whipped on the kick, and it will go out of play. So throw-in coming up. Trying to serve it up ahead. Clear out by Finneran. And a nice good opportunity. Here comes Tip Lady, but it's punched away by Gabby Nelson. So close for Lily Tip Lady to try to get her fifth. Saints still on the ball. Here's Rimar on the far side. Rimar patiently waits. Finds Stenzel. Rimar trying to get the battle on it. Finneran trying to get a foot on it. And it goes to Emmert. Emmert, Tip Lady. Real battle. Nice way to win the ball. Here comes Koji. And a nice good ball on a break. But nobody in white to collect it. Abigail Gray was the one that was closer to it. But instead, Hannah Moaning will pick it up. And she'll pass it over to Broman. And it will be the Saints' ball as it was latched off by Cassidy Weiss. 12 minutes to go here in the first. And it's cleared out of bounds by Warren Nukas. Finds Tip Lady. Kuyala's on it. And it will go out of bounds. It will be a throw-in. And now we'll get some subs for the Blue Devils that Malia May will come out. And here comes Deona Hill, making her 9th appearance for the Blue Devil squad. Coming into tonight, 439 minutes with 12 shots, 6 of them on goal. She started against Lourdes, played 58 minutes. And also coming to the game for the Saints, number 48, Ruth Van Sciver. Nice ball over the top. That's headed out. Van Sciver trying to get to it, but cleared out, but not out of it yet. Saints on the attack. Patiently waits on the ball. Here's Remar. Emert. Now service toward the far side. Remar. Nice way to win the ball, but it's taken away. Here is Van Sciver. Service into the box, and Nelson will grab it. So Ruth Van Sciver making her third appearance for the Saints. Number 48. Also along with Julia Van Kopnol, number 38. Trying to head it out. Emert. And it looks like we'll get a free kick coming up after we're approaching 10 minutes now into the first. Here's Abigail Gray on the far side. 2 in the box now for Lawrence Tech. Gray. And it's cleared away. And here comes Marissa Young on the ball. Van Sciver along with Finneran. And Young could not get that foot on it. So throw in here for the Blue Devils. So far, both teams are definitely in a battle situation so far. As we're approaching about 9 minutes away from halftime, but both of these teams are definitely finding their groove so far as Jenny Deere picks it away. She'll find Finneran. Finneran with a long shot. Oh, what a save! Caitlin Harwood with a spectacular save. We'll get our first corner coming up for the Blue Devils. With coming up at 8:45 to play here in the first. Finneran with a nice good shot from outside the box. So here we go with their first corner kick opportunity. Let's see if first corner can make it count. Headed out. And it's cleared away, but not out of it yet. Tipley looks like she got it cleared away. And a real takedown. Now foul being given as the Blue Devils hoping to wheel away. Now Tipley wound around with Kuyala, gets taken down. And a free kick coming up here for Siena Heights. From right at midfield, 7:45 to play here in the first half. Trying to head it out by Warren Nukas. Not cleared out of it yet. And now it's clear, but not out of it yet. Here is Emert. Now the shot took a deflection, but a comfortable save by Gabby Nelson. Looks like Ruth Van Sciver was the one that has the shot. Took a deflection. Here is Cassie Weiss on the near side. That's a nice good ball in a foot race. Jenny Deere can get to it, but nicely coverage by Mackenzie Stinsel. So it's a goal kick for Kaylin Harwood, who moments ago made a BEA beautiful save moments ago on the shot from Bridget Finneran. And of course we'll get some subs for Lawrence Tech. Koji is out. So has Abigail Gray.
Also in for the Blue Devils, number 22, Reagan Boyle.
A real battle and a tug being pulled. So free kick coming up for the Saints. Under 6 minutes to play here in the first half. Still no score between the Saints and the Blue Devils. Good chances for both of these teams so far here in the first. Regan Boyle and Neela Wilson are the subs for the Blue Devils. And it's cleared away. Saints will start off from the back with 5:22 to play here in the first. Sensel trying to serve it up. Now picked off by Avery Hinkle, one of the two Hinkle sisters on this Siena High squad. Also twins as well. Picked off. Here's Jenny Deere. She got Malia May, or Deanna Hill rather. Hill trying to get a foot on it, and she could not try to get it in reach. Man, that was close. She would have got a foot on it, and she would have put it on net. Now Caitlin Hartwood will boot it out there past midfield. 4:40 to play. And Skyver to Isabel Rimar on the far side, but a throw in here for the Blue Devils. So gutsy performance so far for both of these teams. Shots now 6-2 in favor of the Blue Devils as Jenny Deere will come off. And number 22 now, oh yeah, Regan Boyle already come on here. So here is Warren Nukas. That's a nice good pass. Here is Cassidy Weiss. Veteran, and that goes off of number 10 in Ali Balasico. Balasico. Got it. So Michaela Warren-Nukas will throw it in, serve it into the box, clear it out, but not out of it yet. Warren-Nukas, nice way to fake it. Serve it into the box. Harwood grabs it first. And she got it right before Jaden Conrad. Saints on the attack. Real battle between both of these teams so far here in the first half. Here comes an opportunity. That's a nice good ball. Trying to attend the pass for Malia May, or Deanna Hill rather. And Kat and Kaylin Harwood will collect it. We're now under 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Both of these teams are definitely proving to be who could be the best team in this game. And we got a throw, and we got a free kick. Here as Warren Nukas will play over to the far side. Here's Matheson. And now Warren Nukas, but is picked off by Avery Hinkle. And we'll get more subs coming on for the Blue Devils. Michaela Warren Nukas coming off.
Into your game now for the Blue Devils, number 21, Lindsay Ramos. Ramos for number 14.
And Lindsay Ramos, number 21 for the Blue Devils, will come on here for the final 2 minutes. Cleared away by Stencil, headed out by Javosek, and it goes out of bounds for a throw-in. So I could say that both teams are definitely proving their form, especially on the defensive side of things. As both of these teams hoping to head to the locker room and thinking to themselves, what do we need to do to get some more goal scoring opportunities? So far we've done enough, but can we get more? Under 90 seconds to play here in the first, and it goes out of bounds for a throw. Siena Heights. Emily Williams also onto the field. On the run now, and it's cleared out by Matheson. Nobody's there in white to collect it. We're down to the final minute. And Moning will clear it towards midfield. Here's Cassidy Weiss. Trying to patiently wait, gives over to Ramos. Weiss once more. And the pass was intended for Emily Williams, but instead Moning will have it. And now that's a nice good cut, but picked up by Emily Weiss. And here's Broman battling along with Weiss, and it'll be touched off here with 30 seconds to play. So hopefully one last chance, maybe on the Blue Devil side of things. Here's Finneran. Gives over to Emily Williams. And it's picked off ahead. We're down to 15. It's a foot race on the near side. And it will be a throw in here. And time will definitely run out as Bridget Finneran will get one more chance. And that will do it. First half comes to a close, as both of these teams will head to the locker room scoreless after 45 minutes of play. But the Blue Devils have got some good defensive coverage as well. So as the Saints. Shots 7-4 in favor of the Blue Devils, but it's still scoreless after 45 minutes. So after one half of play, scoreless between Siena Heights Saints and the Lawrence Tech Blue Devils. We'll take a break and we'll be back here for the second half. Welcome back, everybody, to Blue Devils Stadium on the campus of Lawrence Tech University. No score between the Blue Devils and the Siena Heights Saints. Jan Booker here with you on the call. We are just moments away from the second half. Shots are 7-4 in favor of the Saints. 3 of them came in on goal for the Saints to the Blue Devils 2. And 3 saves by Gabby Nelson to Caitlin Harwood's 2. And of course 3 corners for the Saints to the Blue Devils 1. So second half is underway. And hopefully one goal can change things for one of these teams, as both of these teams are out of the locker room in the game scoreless. So Jenny Deere will have the honors to kick things off here in the second half. The Blue Devils are in white with the blue on the sleeves, and the Saints are in navy blue with the gold on the trim. Second half underway here at Blue Devil Stadium. Great to have you with us here on the LTU Sports Network. Jan Booker here with you on the call. So here is Abigail Gray running towards the far side, and now it's cleared away. And out by Matheson. And now the Saints go on the run. And this could be a break here in the early going. Armand got picked off, and it's cleared away by Courtney Matheson. So both of these teams had some good looks in the first half. That ball serves into the box by Broman, and now it's cleared away. Jenny Deere at midfield. Here's Warren Nukas, patiently waits, gives it over to Maddie Kuyala. Maddie Kuyala making her 8th appearance for the Blue Devils. She came on as a sub in the first half. Ball over the top, and this will find Gabby Nelson. Gabby Nelson with 3 saves in this first half. Hopefully to add more going into the second, as Malia May tried to get the foot on it, but she cannot handle it. And we'll get a throw in here for the Saints just 90 seconds in. Blue Devils are hoping to look for their 3rd win of the year, 2nd in conference play. And they're trying to get their 2nd win at home. Here's Jenny Deere springing through at midfield. Now finds Malia May, but instead Emily Broman says no thank you, but they're still going. And it'll be a goal kick right at the end. So Kaylin Harwood will have the honors to take this goal kick. She made 2 saves in this first half. So impressive showing here for the goalkeeper for Siena Heights. Headed out by Javosek, and here is Jenny Deere. She only got 1 goal on the year. Set it across to Neela Wilson on the near side. She also making an appearance as a first half sub. Sends it into the box. Not out of it yet. Clear, partially blocked. Jenny Deere springing through. Jenny Deere still going. Jenny Deere, can she get a shot away? She cannot. Nice pressure by the Saints. Now Jovosek's shot is way wide, as we'll get a goal kick here, but good, impressive showing here for the second half for the Blue Devils, as Jenny Deere trying to weave her way through inside the box, trying to get the shot, but instead Dyla Javosek was the last person to get the shot away. Put it up toward midfield, headed up by Finneran. And here comes the Saints on the run with Rumar. Here is Tyson on the ball, but she cannot get the handle on it. Throw in for the Blue Devils. Just 4 minutes in. Goes over the head. Here is Morning. And it's picked off. Finneran. Cleared away by Warnukas. And now a real good opportunity as Nelson will grab it over. She had it there right before Marissa Young was there equal to the task. Gotta say, for the Siena Heights team, impressive showing here this season. Unbeaten in 8 throughout the rest of September. 7 wins and a draw. Here is Broman. Try to get the shot away, but instead it goes way wide. And we will get a goal kick for Gabby Nelson. Shots now 7-4 in favor of the Blue Devils. 2 of them came in on goal for the Blue Devils so far to the Saints 3. Finneran headed out by Malia May. Now Finneran gets it on the ball. Nice battle with Llewellyn. Deer centering across. And Wilson will do the honors. Cleared out by Matheson. Not the service that she wanted, but instead here comes Young on the ball, but it's picked off. Here's Matheson once more. Wilson back to Matheson. She'll serve it to the final third. Headed out by May, but no white jersey in sight. And it's cleared out by Emert. Nice good ball, and now a foot race. Oh, Abigail Gray with a sliding tackle, and now she gets pushed down. And a free kick coming up. Surprised not a yellow card being made. So Gabby Nelson will boot it up there on the free kick. Here is May. Here's Neela Wilson. Wilson trying to serve it into the box. Goes over the head. Finneran trying to get a touch on it. But instead it goes to Aaron Tyson. And now here comes Sarah Amon for Siena Heights. And nice good coverage away from Maddie Quiala. It will still be a throw in here for Siena Heights as we are 7 minutes into the second. Shots now 8-4 in favor of Lawrence Tech. Amon trying to serve it into the box, cleared out by Javosek. Not out of it yet. Here is Llewellyn. Trying to go serve it up ahead. And now Jenny Deere on the move. Jenny Deere trying to get a touch. Oh, nice move from Jenny Deere. How cool was that? And now here comes an opportunity for the Saints. Here's Amon. Oh, the shot is stopped. Aaron Tyson got the shot away. Instead, it will be a throw in here for the Saints as Maddie Quiala get the last touch. Saints are definitely in possession so far, but Warren Nukas clear it, but not out of it yet. And it will still be throwing here for the Saints. And a free kick coming up as both players are down. Looks like it's Finneran and Ramore, I believe. So free kick coming up here for the Saints as Emily Bowman leading the team with 9 assists on the year. Here it comes. Service right into the 6-yard box, has headed away, and Marissa Young right at the near post Goes way wide.
Blue Devils number 10, Jessica Koji. Koji into number 5, Courtney Madison.
So Courtney Matheson comes off. We're trying to make sure who is on this Blue Devil side. Jesse Koji's back onto the game. And now here comes Erin Tyson. Gives it over. Here comes an opportunity for the Saints. A real good battle, 50-50 ball. And that's how you get it done. Getting the head in the game. Neela Wilson now on the ball. Neela Wilson trying to spring through. On and gets past Malia May. And it will go out of bounds for the goal kick. So both teams are still knocking on the door, trying to get the breakthrough goal for them, for one of these teams. And of course, number 30, the Hinkle, the other Hinkle, Riley Hinkle, into the match. It'll be interesting to see, to call out both the Hinkles. Here's Gabby Nelson. Threat towards midfield, and she'll pick out the pass of Olivia Emmert. And ball will go out of bounds for a throw-in. Alyssa Fisher on the near side will do the honors of the throw. And a real good battle, and Jenny Deere wins the battle, and now she's bringing through. Advantage being played. Deere gets taken down, and a free kick coming up here for the Blue Devils. A real good opportunity. As Jenny Deere was trying to get through two Saints players, and she gets taken down on the challenge. So it'll be Jessie Koji will do the honors. She has got some honors off of free kicks. Jessie Koji had 18 shots so far in this game. Trying to make it 19, and it goes over the crossbar, hitting the football post. And we'll get a goal kick coming up here for Caitlin Harwood. Jessie Koji, I'll tell you, master of free kick. She knows where to put it in. I have not got a shot on goal off a free kick so far. Here is Deanna Hill on the near side, trying to serve it in, but she missed it. And instead, it'll be a throw in here for the Saints. As we are 12 and a half into the second half. Still no score between the Saints and the Blue Devils. Here is Amon. And the Saints will go on the break with Erin Tyson. Center across, here is Raymar. And it will go throw in for the Blue Devils. Andy Williams hoping to get his team in focus as well for the second half. They have played so well back in the first half. But it'll be interesting to see how the second half will go. So far they have got some chances going forward, but now here comes Siena Heights on the move. Emert too heavy on the touch. Stencil headed out by Koji, and now here comes Jenny Deere. Jenny Deere gets taken down, no foul being given. And the Blue Devils still on the attack with Dyla Javose, and now here is Deanna Hill. Neela Wilson on the near side. And it's cleared out, but now the Saints will go on it with Marissa Young. And a foot race going along here, but it will go out of play for a throw in here for the Blue Devils. A little over 31 minutes to go. Still no score between these two teams. So far, shots now 9-4 in favor of the Blue Devils. Real close chance was off the free kick from Jessica Koji. She's on the ball right now. Oh, nice nifty moves. Here is Neela Wilson on the near side. Picks out Dyla Javosek. Trying to tend a pass for Malia May. And now a real break opportunity. Gabby Nelson way out of her goal. And now she got to get right back. A real takedown. No foul being given. We play on. And here comes Hannah Mowing. Will try to collect and chase. 15 minutes into the second half. Still no score between the Saints and the Blue Devils. Blue Devils are hoping to look for their third win of the year. Second in conference play. The Saints looking for their 8th of the year. Third in the conference. So Kaylin Harwood will set it up for the goal kick. Bounce it up towards midfield. And here comes Emily Broman. Pass is picked off. And the Saints will collect it. Broman will get it once more. Trying through on the near side. She's battling along with Dyla Javosek. And it will stay with the Saints. And now we'll get a sub. So we'll get that coming for you as a good opportunity. Here is Tyson. Tyson, nice move. Tyson with a shot. And it goes wide. So goal kick coming up for Gabby Nelson. So Ali Balasico back into the game. As the Blue Devils hoping to get on the attack. Second ball picked up. Here comes Cassidy Weiss on the far side. Cassidy Weiss winning the battle along with Tib Lady. And the Blue Devils go on the attack. Here is Bridget Finneran. Here is Deanna Hill. She gets taken down. And a free kick coming up here for the Blue Devils. Quick restart ahead. And it's taken away by Emily Broman. Broman whipped on it. But nice recovery. A real takedown. And a free kick coming up. Balasico is down on the field. Now she's back up on her play, and a free kick coming up here as Mackenzie Stencil, who got an assist on the year, will do the honors off the free kick. She got an assist at Mount Vernon Nazarene back on August 31st. Service into the box. Now Balasico just wide of the frame. Okay, coming up here for the Blue Devils. And now we'll get some more subs as Deanna Hill comes off and Abigail Gray comes back on. Gabby Nelson doing the honors. A real good battle here is Broman. Broman with Abigail Gray in behind. Throw in coming up for the Blue Devils with about 26 minutes to go in regulation. Oh, 2 balls now on the field. So one of them needs to be kicked out. So Emily Broman. Here is Young. Broman. Tyson. Tyson to Emmert. And it's picked off. Here comes Abigail Gray, and that's a nice, good run. But too much on the pass goes to Caitlin Harwood. Coming into tonight, 442 minutes for the goalkeeper. Now she can add 20 or 65 more minutes. I'll make it 5:08. It'll be a throw in here for the Saints. About 25 minutes to go. Shots now 9-5 in favor of the Blue Devils. Still plenty of time left. Somebody can get the first goal here. Oh, and a good chance, and it cleared off the line, I believe. Now the shot is saved by Nelson. That was Emily Broman, or Olivia Emmert, I should say, getting the second opportunity. But the first opportunity came from Marissa Young, who has 7 goals on the season, almost looking for 8th. Both of these teams are still looking for the first goal of the game. Oh, nice move ahead by Emmert. And now a nice good ball and a real opportunity for Lily Tiplady. Tiplady. Can she get a shot away? Tiplady shot is blocked. It goes off of Finneran. Bridget Finneran was there at the right place at the right time to block the shot from Lily Tiplady. And a throw in here, and Tiplady will get it once again. Taken down, no foul given. Advantage being played. Here comes the Blue Devils. Here is Jenny Deere. Service goes off the head. Here comes Abigail Gray. Abigail Gray still going. Abigail Gray sends it across, and it goes to the hand of Harwood. End-to-end action so far within these last few seconds. So the next opportunity here comes the Blue Devils on the run with Warren Nukas. Malia May. Koji back to May. Picked off, and now Koji will get it once more, but the Saints trying to clear it, but not out of it. Here comes Javosek. To the far side is Cassidy Weiss. Javosek will get it once more. She's at midfield. Pick it up to Abigail Gray. That's a nice, good ball. It's a foot race. Who's going to get it? Goalkeeper coming out. Harwood coming out. And it goes to Emily Broman. Saints on the run. Here comes Young, who had a real good opportunity moments ago. Here is Koji. Koji trying to send a pass from Malia May. Instead, it goes to the head of Marissa Young. Marissa Young, 7 goals on the season. Here's Broman. Team leading with 9. Broman trying to get her first goal of the year. Instead, she'll pass it over to Emmert. Emmert serves into the box, and a free opportunity. And Nelson says, no thank you. I'll grab it and take it from here. Real good looks there for the Saints so far. That header came from Marissa Young. And now going the other way. Here comes the chance for Malia May. Malia May trying to get in onto it, but it's still with the Blue Devils with Abigail Gray. Gray gets taken down. And what we got is a free kick, I believe. And yes, it is a free kick as Emma Gray was taken down, and Warren Nukas will do the honors off a free kick. And the Blue Devils got a first goal here. Almost. That comes from Malia May. And she's simply frustrated right now, as we'll get a goal kick opportunity, or free kick rather. Looks like the foul was on Malia May. So shots now 10-8 in favor of the Blue Devils. Saints are getting closer. Here is Broman. Nice pass being picked off, and now the Saints goes on the run. Here is Broman on the near side. Broman. Centering ball is cleared away. Instead it'll go to Emmert. Emmert still going for it. Still going. Emmert towards the goal, and Gabby Nelson will grab it. We're now approaching the final 20 minutes of regulation with a game tied at 0. Still plenty of time left for one of these teams to get the goal. Weiss. And all the way back to Matheson, now Javosek. Deer, Koji. And now Malia May. Malia May on the far side. 2 in the box now for Lawrence Tech. Serves into the box, that's blocked away. And it's by Hannah Moaning. So throw in here for the Blue Devils. Under 20 minutes to go. Here trying to patiently wait. Here's Warren Nukas. Serves into the box. Goes off the head. And looks like we'll get our corner. It goes off the head of number 4, Emily Broman. So second corner kick of the game for Lawrence Tech. First in this second half. As Abigail Gray looks like she'll be doing the honors. Both of these teams still looking for the first goal, but can the second corner of Lawrence Tech be the first goal of the game? Here it comes. Serves into the box. The header is wide. That header came off of Malia May. 2 good opportunities for Malia May. And she couldn't cash it in, and now we'll get some subs for the Saints. A line change of subs. #21 is Sophie Zelik. And now a real good opportunity for the Saints. It's a nice good ball. Neela Wilson will send it all the way back to Gabby Nelson. 3 subs coming in for Siena Heights. Number 5 is Kayla Rivers. 21 is Sophie Zelik. As we got a Blue Devil down, and that is Jessie Koji. She's back on her feet. So Sophie Zelik, Kayla Rivers, and hopefully we'll get one more here coming your way. Sarah? All right, Sarah Amon back into the game. It's a nice good feed, and Mackenzie Stencil will lay it off for Caitlin Harwood. So Harwood will let it go. Kicked up towards midfield. Here is Javosek. Leah May, and now here comes Abigail Gray. Gray trying to move things forward, gives over to Koji, trying to tend a pass for Jenny Tier, but she went a little bit too far. And instead it'll go to Isabel Ramar. But it's taken away. Here is Cassidy Weiss. Weiss serves into the box. Goes pass off of Malia May. Javosek towards the goal. Or serves into the box, I should say. And now the Saints will go on the attack with Lily Tiplady. Young. So far side it comes. Here is Remar. Remar still going for it. Picked off by Koji. And the Blue Devils will start to break. That's a nice good ball. And Gray is onside. Here comes Abigail Gray. Gray with an opportunity. Gray! Oh! Shot over the crossbar. Abigail Gray wants to have that back. That was supposed to be goal bound for the Blue Devils. And now the Blue Devils, what are they saying? They're saying that it was tipped over. Oh, and we got a yellow card. I think it's on Jenny Deere for a complaint. And I don't blame Jenny Deere. She thought it was tipped over the bar. So Jenny Deere goes into the book. So first yellow card of the game goes to Jenny Deere, and that comes in the 75th minute. So it's a goal kick at the end. Referee's decision is final. Abigail Gray with a good look opportunity, and man, was she so close. Try and get that breakthrough goal. Here's Tiplady. Trying to take a cut, trying to get away from Finneran. Tiplady, good footwork. So send our way back to number 11, Alyssa Fisher. Zelik recently came onto the game. A real battle between Javosek and Young. Here is Amon. Nice ball. Here is Tiplady inside the box. Tiplady partially blocked. And the Blue Devils will hopefully clear it out of danger, and they do. Throw-in coming up for the Saints, as we are now approaching 14 minutes. Partially blocked, gets it once again. Rivers will have the honors. Goes off the hand. Goes off the shoulder, and now the Blue Devils will go on the break. Abigail Gray, who nearly had a good look, but is cleared away by Zelik. Now here comes Nila Wilson. They're out by Warren Nukas. Shots it down by May. Goes on the turn. And Malia May goes down. And a free kick coming up here for the Blue Devils. Malia May gets taken down. Shots now 11-9 in favor of the Blue Devils. 7 of them came in on goal for the Saints to the Blue Devils 3. And Gabby Nelson made 7 saves. So looks like we got a cramp for Malia May as clock stops with 12:53 to play. We want to remind you, as Warren Nugas will take the free kick, we want to remind you that our next home game will be on October 12th, next Wednesday at 7 o'clock, as Lawrence Tech will take on U of M Dearborn here at Blue Devil Stadium. Warren Nugas serves this into the box. Still up for grabs. Trying to settle it down. And Koji looks like she got caught in the face. And looks like we'll get a free kick coming up here as Jessie Koji gets taken down. Looks like she got caught up in the face. Blue Devils will go back on the road to take on Concordia as they will travel to Ann Arbor on Sunday at 5. And of course, like I said, the Blue Devils will be back here next Wednesday night at 7 o'clock against U of M Dearborn. And then to begin a 2-game homestand. And of course, Blue Devils will finish the season on the 29th this Saturday when they take on their crosstown rivals, Madonna. The I-94 rivals coming into town. So a drop ball, and Kaylin Harwood will do the honors. 12:40 to play here in the second half. Still no score between the Saints and the Blue Devils, but hopefully some good looks for both of these sides here in the second half. And now we'll get some more subs here for the Saints as Sophie Zelik comes off. And coming back into the game is number 8, Olivia Everett. Also, Balasico has also come back on, number 10. Koji. Koji gets taken down, and the referee didn't call it. And now a referee will call the foul. It'll be a free kick coming up here for the Blue Devils. The referee was right there as Koji was down. No foul was given, but instead they call a foul on Lawrence Tech. So we're down to 11:20 to go, and a free kick coming up here for the Saints. So here goes. Trying to go service into the box. That's headed out. And Jenny Deere will start to break. She's all alone by herself. She's trying to get some support. Jenny Deere waits, trying to serve it up ahead. And instead, she'll pick out number 11, Alyssa Fisher. Throw in here for the Blue Devils now with 10:45 to play here in regulation. Neela Wilson will do the honors. Trying to serve it up into the box. And nice hold by Alyssa Fisher. And it'll be a goal kick for the Saints. As Kaylin Harwood doing the honors here. So far, Kaylin Harwood, impressive run for her. 3 saves. She played 79 minutes in the last match against Concordia. And now here is Marissa Young to the far side rim arc. Taking off here is Voronukas. Abigail Gray trying to go off. Oh, how about that? Mackenzie Central was staying on the ball as she fell down. Here's Javosek. Not out of it yet. Here is Abigail Gray. And it hit off the referee. And it looks like we'll get a drop ball. Usually once the referee gets hit, usually the play will stop and drop ball will be attended. And Stencil will boot it out towards the final third. And here comes Sarah Amon. Nice pick up by Maddie Quiala. Under 10 minutes to play in regulation time. As both of these teams still looking for a breakthrough goal here. One of these teams could change. One goal can change this game here. Siena Heights now in possession. Trying to serve it into the box. That's clear out. And now the Blue Devils will go on the run. Jenny Deere. That's a nice, good ball. Abigail Gray with a golden opportunity. Saved by Hartwood, and the follow-up chance is cleared out. Abigail Gray with another golden opportunity, but Kaylin Harwood stands tall as she was down on both knees to make the save. And we'll get a throw in here for Neela Wilson and the Blue Devils with 8:25 to play. Serve is into the box. And Isla Javosek headed out. Stays with the Blue Devils with Neela Wilson. And nobody's there in white to be there. So instead, here comes Kayla Rivers. Picking out Abigail Gray, picked off by Young. See some pressure on some of the Blue Devils. There'll be a throw in here with Warren Nukas. Gives over to Koji. She's tied up with Rivers. And Gray seems a little hesitant trying to pick out the pass. Two subs coming on here for Lawrence Tech, for Siena Heights. And here comes Rivers. And it's cleared away, and now let's see what the Saints can do on the attack with Marissa Young. To the far side, here is Broman. Trying to pick up some speed. Defended by Maddie Criella, nicely done. Two players are down, play continues on. And Abigail Gray will let it go, and it'll be a throw-in. Still two subs for Siena Heights. Still waiting along. Young on the ball. She gets taken down. No foul given. Headed out by Quiala. And here's Jenny Deere from Warren Nukas. And a real battle. And now we got a foul being called on Jenny Deere. And remember, Jenny Deere is on a yellow card, so she got to be careful. So free kick coming up here for the Saints with 6:16 to play here in a second. Service into the box, and Nelson able to grab it. There were a swarm of players, including the Saints. Was the closest to it, but Gabby Nelson was ready for it. Shots now 12-9 in favor of the Blue Devils. Still scoreless with 5:53 to play. And we got a throw in here. Still two Saints on the sideline, still waiting for a sub. And now we'll get the subs. As we got a throw in coming up. Kayla Rivers comes off. And Emily Broman comes back on. That's one of the subs for Siena Heights. Here's Tip Lady. Tip Lady, Remar. And it goes out of bounds for a throw in. 5 minutes to go. This is crunch time for one of these teams. One goal could change things. Here, Jenny Deere will pick out Jessie Koji. And now it's taken away. Tip Lady. Sent all the way back. Oh, nice tackle away by Koji. And now no foul being given. And now here comes Abigail Gray to Jenny Deere on the far side. Jenny Deere inside the penalty area. Deere with a shot that's blocked. She'll get it again. Deere with a chance. Oh, so close. Goes high over the crossbar. As Jenny Deere stays with the play. She stays on the ball not once but twice. And Kaylin Harwood and looks like we got a yellow card. So yellow card is on Jessie Koji. That came in the 86th minute. So two yellow cards for Lawrence Tech as we're down under 4 minutes. Shots now 14-9 as a free kick taken by Olivia Emert. Gray finds Deer. 1v2. Siena Heights trying to get things back as Siena Heights wins the battle. Neela Wilson able to get a touch. Javosek to May. Back to Javosek. Service into the box. That's cleared out by Stencil. Now the shot from distance, and it didn't miss by much. That shot came from Cassidy Weiss. We're down under 3 minutes to play here in regulation. I gotta say, it's been a good effort for both of these teams. Well, only one goal can change things here. 2:49 to play. Gray. And a free kick coming up here for the Saints. Time ticking down with 2:34 to play here in regulation time. Here is Moaning. Serve it up ahead, goes off the head. Here is Broman inside the penalty area. That's blocked. Broman will get it again. And it goes out of real estate, and it'll be a goal kick now with 2:12 to play. Shots 15-9 in favor of the Blue Devils. We're down to 2:05 to go. Gabby Nelson. Gotta go quick on her feet. Headed out by Amert. Go out, bounce for a throw in here. Neela Wilson will hurry up the clock. Under 2 to go. Deer. Wilson. Service cleared out. Here is Tip Lady, or Young rather. Young finds Tip Lady. Tip Lady with Fitterin. And it's going to be a corner. Corner with 1:22 to go. This is corner kick number 4 for the Saints. Time is definitely running out. So Emily Broman will do the honors after we're down to now to the final minute of regulation time. So clock stops with 52 seconds to go as referee talking to some of the players. It's a real scramble right in between the posts. Brom in the corner. We're done and we'll get a foul. 46 seconds. Here we go. Fisher taken away. And now the Blue Devils have it with Cassidy Weiss. That's a nice good ball. Goes over the head. Abigail Gray gets taken down. And Hartwood will collect it. But that was a nice good defensive play by Emily Broman. We're down under 20 seconds. Time almost running out. Javosek. Here is Amert. Nice good ball. Nelson will try to pick up ahead. It goes off of Nelson as the shot comes on from Marissa Young. Now the shot from distance, and it's covered up by Nelson on the shot from Erin Tyson, and that will do it. For the second straight game, the Blue Devils ended the game in a scoreless draw, and both chances for both of these teams have come unclutched, but in the end, both of these teams could not find the back of the net. They came close, but they could not find the back of the net. So shots in the game were 15-10 in favor of the Blue Devils. 8 of them came in on goal for the Saints to the Blue Devils 4. And, of course, 5 corners for the Saints to the Blue Devils 1. So, our next home game will be next Wednesday night as the Blue Devils will be taking on U of M Dearborn at 7 o'clock. Make sure you be here on the LTU Sports Network. Blue Devils are now 2-3-4, 1-0-3 in WAC. Siena Heights are now 7-2-2, 2-0-2 in WAC. We want to thank you guys so much for tuning in to our LTU Sports Network coverage of women's college soccer. For all of us here at LTU, I'm Jan Voger saying so long, everybody, and we'll see you back here next Wednesday night against U of M Dearborn. Take care, everybody, and I hope you have a good night.